Hey guys, what's up? Dan here. Today we're going to be taking a quick little look at Crimsonland. It's a fairly simple game that came out on, well, technically got re-released on Steam and later PS4. This is the PS4 version, but we'll just jump in here. As you can probably already tell from what's going on in the background, it's a fairly rudimentary game, top-down shooter with some like RPG mechanics thrown in there. We'll get into that in a minute, but sort of single player here. There's 6 chapters, 10 levels per chapter. We'll just jump into a level here. You get a star if you don't get hit. As you see, I've not done that much, but yeah, this is actually kind of an old game. I want to say it came out in like 2003 or something on the PC, but it recently got ported to Steam, or re-released on Steam, and later PS4. Again, like I said, this is PS4 version, but you know, they added a bunch of shit. They added some new modes, took some out, I think. And just obviously gussied up the visual a little bit. Obviously it still looks really rudimentary, but don't think it was the original studio that worked on it. I think it was a studio called 10 Ton, and I think that was the original developer, but it might be wrong. Might be similar people, I don't know. But, you know, fairly rudimentary stuff, you know. Move with the left stick, aim with the right stick, shoot with the R2. Don't have to visualise that. This is pretty early on. It's like the second chapter, or at the start of the second chapter. Obviously, there's 6 chapters, so difficulty ramps up fairly quickly. I'm only in like towards the end of the second chapter, as you probably saw, and it's already getting pretty difficult. Man, that gun is beast. Okay, got movement speed power up. There's a ton of power ups in the game, obviously. You can see I'm getting littered with power ups. Oh, yeah. There's a progress meter at the top. As you can see, and that's just depending on finishing the objective, which for this one is obviously just to kill everyone, but it kind of varies. Can be a bit more complicated, like destroying dens that spawn enemies or whatever, but again, I'm not actually deep in myself. It's a pretty cheap game, honestly. I got it for like, it's like £3 on PSN or something, or like $5 or the equivalent on Steam. So it's a pretty good deal, honestly, for how much content there is. It's not the most complicated game in the world, obviously. There is a decent variation in the game modes and the weapons and the perks and stuff, which we'll get into later. That's in like the survival mode, but for the price, you can't really argue, honestly. Alright, okay. These little dens spawn the spiders. Oh, this Ghost Rifle's pretty good. And you constantly unlocking new weapons as you complete new missions. Obviously, I won't unlock anything by replaying this, I don't think. But once you finish it for the first time, then you unlock weapons that kind of add to the arsenal of things that can drop. So it's all random. You know, you can get some really shitty gun. You can get this rocket launcher, which I'm not going to be able to get. And that ring around my guy is my health, obviously. That doesn't recover, but there are plenty of perks that allow it to recover or increase your health or stuff. There's some pretty crazy perks going on here. We'll hop out of here after we finish this one. The sort of single player stuff is not necessarily the least interesting, but it's the least variance. I don't know, variational. That's not a word. It's the least sort of dynamic stuff, I guess. The least different. It's all fairly. Obviously, it gets more complicated. Introduce new enemy types, more enemies, and stuff. But for the most part, it's just kill all the guys. But you kind of have to get through it to get some of the, like I said, some of the what do you call it, the weapons. And I think you unlock perks the same way as well by finishing these missions. So there's obviously an incentive to do so, but so I never actually played the original, but I know it was a pretty well regarded game on the PC. Like I said, a long time ago, 2003. Surprised it took them so long to get it onto Steam, but there you go. I think it was decently popular, but I don't know much about it, like I said. So I can just manually reload with L1 if I want to. I don't have to expend the clip. There you go. That's a shield. Okay, so we won't do any more of those because you kind of get the point there. I could try that one afterwards, but we'll jump into the survival mode. This is where the meat of the game modes are. I haven't unlocked all of them. Obviously, as you can see, I've got 5. You have to make certain progress in the single player to unlock more, but survival, you know, survive as long as you can, and then rush is, rush is survive as long as you can, and that's like a high score thing. Okay, I'm not connected to the internet right now, but we'll, it's trying to connect to leaderboards, but yeah, I think the difference between those two modes are just rush is way more fast and way more intense than this is, which is kind of focused on just score. All right, this flamethrower is pretty good. I think that speed upgrade might be permanent. I don't know. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think survival mode is sorry, I'm totally getting confused with my game modes, but I think survival mode is like split into levels, as you can see on the top there. We're getting progress for level 1, and then I believe at the end of end of every level, I should say, you unlock a new perk, or you get a choice of perks. Sorry, I haven't played this in a while. I'm forgetting what modes are what, but we're gonna have to destroy that nest if we want to actually make progress. So there is a ton of weapons. You'll probably see if I go into the single player right at the end of this video and just finish a level, because I think I could probably finish at 2.9 or whatever it is. If I do that, then oh wow, that's pretty effective. It'll come up with the weapons screen. You'll just see how many there are, because there are a hell of a lot of weapons. I've only got, you know, like a fraction of them, so they get pretty crazy. Like, you know, obviously you start with a pistol, but there we go. Okay, so we got to level 2, so we can pick a perk. Bonus economist. Your bonus power is less longer. Pick this. Okay, I don't know what that does, but I don't want to do that. You carry a horrible disease. Good for you. You're immune. Bad for them. It's contagious. Attempted shoot with an empty clip leads to a severe loss of points. Why would I get that? I'm not quite sure what the bonus to that is. Attempt to shoot with an empty clip leads to a severe loss of points. But hey, whatever makes them go down, right? Oh, maybe you can shoot while you're out of ammo, but it just drains your points. I guess we'll get that one, because the rest seem too crazy. Oh god. So yeah, you can already see just by the first few that I got that they're kind of crazy. They're pretty interesting bonuses. That's a really effective power up. Maybe a little slow-mo. Okay, we level up again, that's quick. Your bullets have a nice creamy uranium filling, yummy. Oh, it's got her monsters more. So more damage basically, we got that again. After studying, blah blah blah. More speed, more damage. I mean, how could that go wrong? How could you ever go wrong with that, I mean? So, you know, this is, gameplay-wise, a fairly rudimentary game. Nothing revolutionary going on here, but let's get that. Sweet. Let's get that. Oh, hold on. But I wanted to just cover it and give it some light, just because, I think, you know, as far as these games go, it's a pretty good one of these. And, I think some of the weapons and the power-ups are pretty interesting, pretty unique. Just gives it a nice edge. Alright, level up again. We'll level up pretty quick. Trade one... 1/3 of your health, but you take 2/3 damage. That one again. I want to get that. They can't slow you down with their nasty scratches, but it still hurts. Bloody mess. Some good old Fallout perks, aren't they? And it's further than I ever got. I don't think I ever really stuck with the survival mode. But, oh, Jesus. Oh, yep, jinxed it. I kind of like the music when you die. It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. But you kind of get the idea there. Rush is a lot, way shorter, way quicker, as the name implies. I have not made any progress in this whatsoever. You kind of just get a bunch of enemies coming from one side, a bunch of enemies coming from the other, and you kind of just have to get as many points as you can. Never really managed to get over 30k, I don't think. They will just kind of keep coming. You have infinite ammo, you can't... You'd have to reload, and there's no power-ups, no pickups, you just have to just run with what you got. So, not quite sure what the knack is here. Well, I don't know what the most optimal... Yeah, yep, and then that happens. So I'm going to try that again, because... that voiceover is silly. Yeah. Connecting... Yeah, no, I'm not connected to the internet, I know. Yeah, so I don't know what the optimal path is, like, I don't know if going right is better, going left is better. Because as far as I'm aware, it's always spiders from the left, these guys from the right. So I wonder if there's a more efficient way to go, or... And then I wonder what, once you're actually in the thick of it, is there like an optimal route to go? I kind of going in like circles, but that just ends up getting me screwed because the enemies come from the left and right of the screen, so yeah, you just kind of end up like this, getting cornered in the end. What if I could like just clear? Yeah, I can't really clear a path there. I'm just gonna go back to the survival mode. I like that one. Again, I couldn't tell you what the other three modes are. I haven't unlocked them yet, but this is definitely my favourite of the two modes, or three, I guess, if you include the single player. Just, you know, way more interesting to me at least with the perks, and this is the only mode of the three that I've got that actually allows you to use perks. So, alright, double XP, nice. Which is cool because I think the perks are some of the most interesting part of this game. It does actually... Yeah, alright, I know, we're not connected. Leave me alone. Alright, wants to keep connecting to things like that. But, well, I was going to say, it reminds me a lot of Ziggurat, which, not very similar to this game, sort of, at its core, but that's just like a first-person shooter roguelike that I did a video of the other day. It should be on the site somewhere, but... With the perks, I mean, the fact that every time you level up in that game, you unlock perks like you do here, which is pretty interesting, and they're pretty interesting in that game as well. But very different game. But there you go. Fancy aiming, you get a laser sighter, fast shot. You get a faster rate of fire. You can't really go wrong with that. Oh wow. Okay, I'll freeze everything, make it pretty much one shot. Or not. I don't know. I love it. Chance to dodge. Sharpshooter. Fast load. Let's get sharpshooter. That's cool. It's nice to have a aiming reticle, but I was going to say there is actually a perk that lets you shoot faster for a bit, and I wonder if it's this one, I think. Oh wow, it does. I was gonna say, I wonder if it stacks. Holy shit. It's like a fucking minigun. Oh boy. Something tells me this run might be a good one. I don't want to jinx it, but... Oh, got another one. We sure how shooting fast, I tell you what. Oh, another level. Mr. Melee. Oh wow, okay. It's like a Thorns type thing. I like that. Yeah, let's get more faster, longer power-ups. It's always good. Oh, too good. So, I don't know if there's a max level or anything. Not that we're going to get to it, of course, but I do wonder. Probably not, honestly, because there are so many. It seems like there's so many perks that you could go and just keep going for a long time. Maybe there is, but at some ridiculous level, I don't know. Oh, that rate of fire power up with the perk we got is just insane. Unstoppable. Nice little medkit there. Oh, there's a lot of enemies on screen. Oh god. Alright. Do more damage with attacks. That's interesting. In exchange for your soul and 99% of your health, a Dark Stranger is offering you 3 new perks. That sounds too crazy for me, let's do that one. That just seems to hurt enemies near me. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice way to actually thin out the shittier enemies that are kind of all over me. Definitely seems like with that 99% health perk that I turned down, that there are some pretty, oh god, pretty nutty perks going on. We're gonna die in a minute. Really could do with the health kit. Look at. I think that radioactive thing saved my life at this point. No, there you go. Jesus, look at all those fucking spiders. Holy shit. Alright, we'll jump out and I wonder what those 3 modes are. I'm sure they're just variations of what I've been doing, but I did this one before. I got right to the end and died, so I could probably finish it pretty quickly. This one doesn't seem particularly hard. Just kind of have to shoot the main guy in the middle. Be nice if I had a shotgun last time I did it, so I made it. Jesus. Alright, okay. Keep that in mind. Plays pretty well on the controller. I'd imagine it'd be slightly more precise on a mouse. I know obviously this was originally a PC game, so probably the preferred platform I'd imagine, but you know, well, it's fine on a controller. I believe it's only PS4, I don't think it's only Xbox One. For now at least. Go on. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, and then this happens. Good night. Oh, wow. That was effective. These were the guys that killed me right at the end. Last time. Alright. So we'll unlock a new weapon. Or new perk. You see that there are tons of perks in this game. Empty clip doesn't prevent you from shooting a weapon. Instead, the ammunition is drawn from your health. Oh, wow. That sounds crazy. We'll give that last one, this last one an attempt. Because maybe we'll be able to see the third world or whatever. This pistol really sucks. I'm always just kind of waiting until I... What the fuck? This is just weird. Too weird for me. Oh my god, that's constantly multiplying. This is weird. I was hoping to get that big AoE, but... What the fuck? Okay, they don't... Okay, I was gonna say they don't just keep multiplying, they do have a limit, but... That would be a bit nightmarish. Nuke! Nope, not worth it. God, there's a lot of spiders in this game. We could probably do this. It might take a while. Definitely seems like they some missions give you particular weapons to do it with, like, obviously we're not getting any of the weapons than the Gauze rifle, so pretty sure this was intended to be played with the Gauze rifle, which makes a lot of sense, but, oh god, it's over, it's over, it's over. We're just going to restart it. Give me one more shot, because I think we can do that. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to just use the Gauze rifle. So no, I don't love that rifle. Give me that weapon. No. There we go. Give me that nuke. Give me that nuke. Oh, beautiful. I guess it's good for the sheer volume of enemies in this level. Come on, go on, no! Ah! Oh. One more shot, one more shot. I know I can get this one. This isn't that difficult. I just need to be careful with where I'm going. Ah, that's a... Oh wow, it's a flamethrower this time. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. That seems like it might be pretty effective in this level. I wonder if it's more like certain levels have a select number of weapons that they can give you, don't they? Or will give you, and nothing else, and you just get a random one out of them, I don't know. I sure would like a machine gun or a shotgun. A shotgun would be nice, actually. Oh, speak of the devil, minigun. Oh, beautiful timing. Oh my god, does it slow you down? Wow, that's a fucker, isn't it? That's a fucker, Jesus. Alright, that's I think you get the gist of it. I thought that was called Spiderwebs. I thought that would be a No Doubt reference, but no, apparently not. Yeah, so I imagine once you get to the end you unlock further difficulties, but it's pretty difficult on its own, to be fair, in spots, but yeah, I kind of wonder what these three modes are, but I can't imagine that they'd be too much crazier than what's going on here. Anything else mission? Yeah, we can get a look at the perks here. Seems like I've still got a fair few to unlock. Yeah, you can see there are tons, and they do pretty interesting things. Weapons, again, there are a lot. There are a lot I haven't unlocked. So you know, I wonder how crazy they get, because I'm only just starting to get into sort of the realm of plasma rifles and ion rifles and shit. So I wonder. Hang on, I can see my stats as well. It's pretty cool. 17 times died. 7,000 kills. Jesus. Wow. So yeah, I'm only 10% of the way through the mission, through the story or whatever. Not the story, you know, through the single player, the quests or whatever. Wow. So yeah, that's Crimsonland, I guess. It's on PC. It's on Steam and PS4. Like I said, you know, $5, like £3. I want to say. I think I got it for like £2.49 or something, and that I want to say that was full price, or like ever so slightly discounted if it wasn't. But yeah, not much more to say. That's a pretty cool game. It's pretty simple, but I enjoy it. You know, like I said, the value for money is definitely there if you like this type of game. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.